share with you a little bit of knowledge I have after the better part of a decade of training dogs, feeding them, and basically just promoting good stewardship of the best animal on the planet, which is a dog, in my opinion. And if you've ever had a dog get away from you, then you know the frenzy that takes place. They like to run from you, and we all have advice and stuff, but this is one of those things that there's almost a surefire way to get your dog to come back to you. And it is not chasing them down. It's not a command. Matter of fact, it is the come command, and it doesn't have anything to do with shouting at them or chasing after them. Imagine you're walking out the door. You open the door for whatever reason. The dog bolts right out the door. Now, my facility in Houston was at Shepherd and 59, and it was one of the busiest intersections on the planet. And so we had to be very careful and have a plan when, should something bad happen and a dog gets out. So the first thing you want to do is not to chase after the dog, but you do want to make a noise. The very first thing you do is you look at, if they're running out into the street, you stop traffic. Okay, that's the number one thing you do. You stop the cars from going back and forth. And just consider yourself a traffic cop in New York. If you don't have a whistle, just make a noise, wave your hands, stand in front of the cars, and stop the traffic, because all the cars behind them will also have to stop. Then, if you've got your eye on the dog, you make a noise. Clap, yell, anything you can do to get them to look at you. And instead of going after them like this, you make yourself small. Now watch the video. You're going to see it in a microcosm in a backyard, but it works the same. And if you have a dog, just try it. Go outside with them, let them run around in your backyard or whatever, and then just kneel down. Make yourself small, and they're going to come to you. Now, I was in a situation where a bunch of dogs got out one time at a place I was volunteering at, and we laid down, like 4 or 5 of us, laid down on our backs, and all the dogs came to us and just gently grabbed the leash. And you don't want to scold the dog or anything like that once they come to you. You just want to make it just, hey, this is what we're doing. We're just going to go inside now. If you have a leash handy, once you know they're out, that's really helpful, because you can just lightly grab their collar or by the scruff and get them secured. So step number 1, stop traffic both ways. Walk out, and it doesn't matter if you're embarrassed or whatever, stop the traffic. And they're going to see that you're probably chasing down a dog. Then loudly get the dogs or the dog or dogs to pay attention to you, and make sure they see you becoming smaller, and then sit down on the curb. Just do whatever. And then if you have to do it again, go closer to them, but don't chase them down. This can really save a dog's life from because what they're going to do is dart out into traffic. And this may seem like a small thing, but if you ever are just in an open field, and I'm sorry, but just dogs get away from us sometimes. If you just sit down, they're going to come to you, especially if you're not trying to reach for them. Imagine if I'm reaching into your face, you're going to recoil. So just sit down, kind of look away, and watch the video. That's the kind of body language you want to have. My name is Trey Clark, and yes, I'm still working with doggies, and we're in Tennessee now. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me or whatever. Be glad to help if there's anything going on as far as anything behavioral-wise, as far as dogs and stuff. So see you guys soon.
Only leap when I